James McNeil. I'm a motivational speaker, corporate trainer. I'm the author of the book Success Secrets of King Solomon, and I just finished giving a presentation on the same roster as Paul Litwack, and I wanted to speak about him for a few moments. I'm not sure if you're aware, but there's many areas in life that we're all stuck. We all have a stuck point, and I'm not sure if you're consciously aware of it. Paul Litwack is a master at helping people get unstuck, even with things you may not be conscious of, even with things that are not something that you'd say, oh, I have a phobia, or I have a challenge, or I have this. Here's the reality. We can all take our lives to the next level. There are things that we may or may not be conscious about that are holding us back. Paul's a master at identifying, helping you break through. With calm, confidence, safe strength, this is a master coach, and I encourage you to speak to Paul at your earliest convenience, and whatever he says, I'd listen.
Jules, we're about 4 weeks into the breakthrough process, and we just did something which you found pretty spectacular. Tell me what happened before, during, and after. What did we do?
Okay, so we actually did a great, pretty powerful exercise on something called the Ring of Power. And what that is before it's, well, actually before the whole exercise, I had limiting beliefs on you know, can I do this? Can I accomplish what I want to accomplish in my life? Is this possible? You know, doubting myself. And you know, after we did this exercise, I was able to create, you know, within myself a ring of power.
And that's kind of amazing, because you can direct an Academy Award-winning film, then step into the ring and be the actor and live it.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. Yeah.
And then just make it happen. That's great. Thanks, Jules.
Thank you.
And just tell me, where are you at? I mean, how did you used to feel about things, and how is it different?
If I can put it in just a few words,
yeah.
Nick's negativity. You've really put, or helped me put in perspective what I need to do to make that quantum leap going forward on my business, my relationships, personal life, and that negative component is, I feel like it's disappeared. And so my focus on the positive and really what I want rather than what I don't want, I'm so thankful to you for, and I just feel this, like I said, quantum leap in attitude and mindset is everything. So that's what I've got walking out the door, is this new bright mindset that I'm going to make a difference immediately. So
cool.
Thank you, Paul.
Monique, a couple of nights ago, you and I were on the telephone, and you had a significant life situation where you needed to make a decision. And you were really struggling making that decision because it was pretty serious. Yeah. What did we do together on the phone, and how long did it take?
I was blown away just at realizing that a lot of the drama in the story is just that. And it just ended. Completed. It was great. It took us, what, maybe 20 minutes? And it was amazing.
And what we were doing was a component of the Get Unstuck Now breakthrough coaching process, which is called quantum questions. Yes. And quantum is all about the possibility. Right. And we were just talking about possibilities, about a very real life circumstance that you were struggling with. And what you just described was really quite profound. You were dealing with some pretty serious issues. However, you're doing it in a very non-emotional way so that you could objectively look at it, which was different than you had been doing before.
Right. Sure. And it's breathtaking. Your guidance and instant resolution.
So tell me about Jeremy now.
Going through the weeks, it's just very interesting. I feel very unaffected by so many things in the past that, like, you know, my cash flow situation immediately is probably worse than it's been for a long time. Yet I don't seem to be. I'm not so concerned about it at this stage. It's very interesting, and there's no reason why I shouldn't be, really, based on my last or previous beliefs.
And that's your answer. Based on the previous beliefs, all of those things were things that were stopping you from achieving what you wanted. You're unstoppable now. I mean, there are so many good things that are happening inside of you now that are supporting you, finally, in getting done what you need to get done. So a lot of those things that normally would prevent people from getting things done are really baseless. Always were. And they were based on decisions that were made
years ago, lifetimes ago, in other places at other times, and impacting us now when there's no need for them to.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so different, Jeremy. That's why the work that we're doing together is so empowering. Because as you very correctly just said, you don't have the emotional context to it in a negative way. You've got the positive emotions, they're built in there, and they're building your adrenaline, and you're getting things done, and you're connecting with people, and things are happening in wondrous ways,
Right.
which they always could do, but hadn't, because all the negative stuff was getting in the way.
Yeah. And I've closed myself off to opportunities as soon as we did what we did, and it opened me up to the possibility of, I'm so thrilled to have a package that I so believe in.
Yes. If you could look at yourself right now, as I'm looking at you, as you were describing this to me and what you've noticed in yourself and your new capabilities and building that neurology and that muscle to get things done, the color in your face is brightened up, your eyes let more light in, I mean, you've smiled more often. Jeremy, it's a wonderful way of looking at you. And it's working.
It's exciting.
I'll keep at it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good.
Thanks.